like he's taking a route here, going towards this window side. Seattle Sloths, Florida Puppeteers, bronze match coming your way. First match of the night.
Yeah, and we are starting off here on Blackheart P1. Jims with a big kill over towards that orange box side, but Florida is going to be in the hill first, so they're going to be looking to soak up some of this time. But we all know Blackheart, this map is mixy as can be, but that big 4 down from the side of the Seattle Sloths is going to flip them out, and now Florida Puppeteers are looking to soak up the rest of the P1 time and keep the spawns over towards P2.
CK, I don't know if your eyes have picked up yet, but we have a familiar face here on the Florida Puppeteers. Number 6 in none other than Whoops.
Oh,
we know him as
boy.
Iconic Big. This guy is quite the cornball. Loves to sit in those corners. Love the S&D prowess out of this man. Has honestly been the key to victory for our team in silver this season. Helped us in 2 matches as an emergency substitute here in bronze, showing off, and he's done a fantastic job up there. I think he's bagging in bronze, but we'll continue the conversation as we go later into the night. We're on here with Jim's front on a 3 streak. Make that a 3 streak. Couldn't finish the kill. CK is going to pick it up for his team as they're finally able to cross the line here. Able to take the lead on this P2 with a good rotation. Good spawn knowledge here towards this right side as well. So the side of Florida are going to be in a devastating spot heading towards a P3.
P3 is, I mean, Blackheart is a map full of very soakable hills. Pause. But you need the rotation early, but you also need to secure those back spawns. We're seeing Low on a 5 spree as well, trying to push through P1, but Jims is going to be the first one here. He's going to get taken out from behind by KJet, but it looks like TJV was able to secure that kill. Gun Puppet looking for the trade. Is going to get some shots taken from window side, but we are securely here, rotated over towards P3. Gun Puppet is playing Ring Around the Rosie and is able to get that kill, but Seattle Sloths are still spawning in the backside of time, so they're still going to be able to secure a little bit of this hill time as they're looking to keep the pressure off of them here on P3.
And the side of Florida have not picked up a point. I'm gonna wait to make this point here for just a second. No. Seattle or Florida Puppeteers finally pick up their first point. It has been a long time. Seattle Sloths were down, a couple points heading into that P2, and now find themselves with a 40-point lead. Is falling here with the rest of this scrap time going towards the side of Florida on a P3, but the rotation is there for Seattle on P4. Initial kill from Lel coming through mid, going to provide enough space here off this break. They're going to have uncontested here for a few moments as the side of Florida Puppeteers are trying to exit out towards orange side. We'll see if they can find anything here. We have 2 players in the front. Whoop's going to fall to the side of TJ. Is he able to pick up any more? He is not. Going to retreat back to the hill, but C&K there to protect as the side of Seattle Sloths are halfway through their first wave of defense. We'll see if they can continue this momentum on this people.
Yeah, and Blackheart is a map that's all about your setups. It's fairly easy to rotate on this map because the map is so small, but we just see a ton of teams that either they're really good at holding or they're really good at breaking here on Blackheart, and that's some of the reasons we've seen some pretty large comebacks happen from either the CRL or the CDL. But so far, Seattle Sloths in the lead. We're going to be making our way over towards P5, and they are going to be set up here first once again, which is going to play into their advantage, but we're going to see how the setup looks and if they can continue to push their advantage here. KJet able to pick up 1 big kill on P3, looking to potentially get another kill towards square. Going to spot out that player, going to get some shots in, going to be able to take them out, but there's 2 more players in the back. Ratting back here, Jims and C&K, the duo doing it best, and that's going to allow Florida to get into the front side of hill, but the back spawns are still here for Seattle, so they're looking to secure these kills, start to push out the map, and keep soaking this P5.
Yeah, this has been a back and forth P5 so far. 20-point advantage for the side of Seattle. Dwindling down here on this P5 as the side of Florida start to get some map advantage. Trade still rolling back and forth here. Well, able to pick up 2 on the play. Make that 3 towards the front. Able to secure the rest of this time for the side of Seattle as it's starting to get set up towards P1. We do have C&K on quite the flank here, looking to flip these spawns as we hit towards a P1, but the rest of his teammates are going to be attacking towards the front, but they lose All their gunfights, spawns are going to flip for the side of Seattle, so they are set here for P2, but they have an entire P1 to hold these good sides as we start to see a break come through here. Lel and TJ opting for 2. Whoop's going to get the kill on 1 with KJet following up as well. So last player towards the side of Seattle going to be in time is going to fall from the side of Whoops here towards this window side as they're able to stabilize and continue to bite into this lead that Seattle is developing.
Yeah, I mean, this has been a stellar into the first rotation of hills for the Florida Puppeteers, able to eat out a huge chunk of that deficit that they were facing, and they're starting off very well here on the P1. Looks like C&K potentially knows that there is a player back there, but he's not going to check the corner, going to get taken out. Looks like Lel was there for the follow-up, so Seattle Sloths are still going to be in a good position to get this P2 rotation. But that's okay. Florida is going to take this scrap time, look to even up our score, and even take the lead, it looks like, with a tick coming through. But they were not able to break into P2 very quickly last time. So we're going to see if Seattle's setup is just as good as it was on the first rotation. The first player through is going to be KJet, able to get 1 kill in the back. Looks like Jim's is looking for the follow-up. Potentially going to be able to get the trade as the bullets run out there for KJet. But Whoops still there in the back, looking to secure those spawns, which does come through. So now Florida in time with a nice break inside of the first 30 seconds of the hill.
Yeah, they really needed that here. This is kind of where the game's going to start to explode into P2. Just big money eventually go into that P3 there. Rotations are good for these teams. Still 20 to fight for on this old side of Seattle. Or sending a couple players here. One last player towards that P1 side is going to get picked up, but they are going to have rotation towards P3. Going to be down by, looking like it's going to be about 40 as we hit into this P4. It was pretty, P3 was pretty mixy last time as we got towards about the middle of the hill, but Seattle are here early once again, looking to cut these players off towards P2. Hill is going to pop. They know this pressure is coming towards that P5 side with all those players getting mowed down. Meow Meow going to be the last one here towards middle, just looking for another kill, but is going to get killed there towards that square. So we're going to reset the side of Florida Puppeteers. Attack is going to need to come through the front. KJet going to be the first person here. Makes an impact there on Jim's. Shots coming into the second. Make that third. Cannot pick it up. TJ able to somehow pick up 2. Not get picked up there with Lel providing a cover towards the square as well. Looking to continue to bite into this lead that Florida is here, but it's continuing to stay mixy on a P3. And we see this rotation coming in from these 2 players. Jim's able to pick up 1. Lel in the back line towards orange, but we do have Whoops playing uber spawns here for P4. I don't know that Jim's has spotted him. He is going to now and just absolutely rips him. That's why he's in bronze and not silver.
You love the plays out of Whoops there, trying to help his squad out. Unfortunately, does get found out, but now it's Gun Puppet's turn to try to go on this pinch here. It looks like the whole Florida squad is deciding to push through the crane side. They got to deal with TJV in the back. Shots are going to come down, but no kill through quite yet, but Gun Puppet is able to secure it, but all the homies die around him, so he's left alone here in the backside of time, but he's going to get another big win before he finally gets taken out from behind. That may just allow his team to secure this hill. 1 more kill to get. That's going to go to the side of Whoops. There is still some contest that's going to happen here, so we're going to see who ends up coming out on top. But Seattle, once again, going to be the first team on the rotation. Florida looking to secure this scrap time. Doesn't look like it's going to go their way, but now potential spawn flips for the other side. But the Sloths are going to be able to secure the rotation over here towards P5 first. And still just a very, very close Blackheart so far as we're closing out our second rotation of hills.
Yes, Seattle's in here towards this P5. They were here last time, but got broken into the team pretty mixy. So we'll see what the South Florida can do from this side. Time is going to go white for just a second as Seattle, even this up here at 200, still going to maintain these back spawns, but have to fight out here as the side of Florida are all going to be towards this front side. We'll see what Seattle can find here. Trades coming in so far, but Seattle are going to come out on top. There's Lel's able to pick up the last player and to continue to bite into this. We got about 25 seconds left here on this P5. Rotations towards P1 are going to be very crucial towards the end of this map. This is where you're going to get A lot of pressure on you to make sure you get a break. Seattle looking like they're going to continue to get the rest of this time. Going to take them up to about 230. Need potentially just one break to win this map. But Florida, if they hold it, they can win this map here at P1. So this is going to be where the pressure starts to set in for the side of Seattle. You're not there early. You just need one break. Can you win the gunfights? 20 seconds until this game is tied up. But side of Seattle win the first gunfight, but an immediate trade coming through from Gunpen Pit on the side of Florida.
Yeah, trades going back and forth. It looks like Seattle's looking to set up a potential pinch here, but the trades are going to come down. Last kill in time goes to, well, he's got one more player window. Whoops is going to be able to win that one. And now the mixing as a P1 is going to begin, where we're just banging heads against one another here in the hill. TJV able to get one, going to run out of bullets before he can get the second player. Meow Meow going to get traded out as well. And we are potentially still here to win on the P1. Contest is coming through, though. That is going to eventually push us towards the P2, it looks like now, which Seattle is going to be the team set up for first. So able to get 10 seconds closer to the victory. They have to have a solid hold here in order to win this map.
Yeah, they've been able to hold it the majority of the time. Their first rotation was perfect here, and the side of Florida are not going to be able to make it there on time. That's going to be Seattle Sloths and owner Jim potentially paying the other team to secure a win. But we'll leave that there. Seattle with just a good map. They're back and forth between both teams here. I think TJ from the side of Seattle Sloths was leading the kill department 37 and 26 out of TJ. We'll see what the rest of these players have when the scoreboard pops. But game number one going to go towards the side of Seattle. We are going to be heading